All right, so here we are. For those who are wondering what this is all about, here we are. We're doing the walk of shame as we shame the government, we shame the media, we shame all those who refuse to talk about the issues that are concerning everyday Australians. And we have the independent media, Max Freedom, recording this so that the people of Australia, not just Perth, can hear about what's going on. I'd like to invite Sophia Moermond, to a cancelled member of the Legislative Council, to come and speak to us about what's been on her heart since she's left Parliament.
So, hi everyone. Thank you for coming today. I know it's very warm, so and certainly the beach looks like a nice prospect right now. However, some of the things that we're talking about here today are also really very important as well. I spoke at Topolini's a couple of weeks ago in regards to ideological capture. Now, a lot of people weren't quite sure what that meant. So ideology, when that rules, ideologies are not necessarily based on fact. So if we have a society or a government or an institution that is putting rules in place that are not based on fact, it is not going to suit most people. We need reality-based governance. One of the realities that's become very clear is that the COVID-19 jabs are not safe or effective, right? And the people who've been harmed by that need to be compensated for that. It also needs to be taken of any vaccination schedule, right? And people should be allowed to make their own choices in regards to what medical treatment they choose to take. So that is probably one of the most obvious ones at the moment, next to gender ideology. Gender ideology is also very clearly an ideology. It's not fact-based, it's not science-based. Nobody is born in the wrong body. It is simply impossible. Now, you can identify as whatever, I don't really care, right? Want to wear your tail out in public? You do you. You're a bloke who likes lipstick? Go you. I'm a woman that doesn't. There you go. We should all be able to make those choices about what we wear and how we present ourselves to the world. However, your choices, your ideology-based choices, should not negatively affect other people. And when we are talking about other people in particular, we are looking at women's rights and the safeguarding of children. Those are two really big issues. Okay, so now how do we know that we are dealing with ideologically captured institutions and governments? One of the first signs to indicate that is the control of free speech. If you are self-censoring, you know that you're dealing with an ideologically captured society. If you are getting your tweets removed from X, you know that you are dealing with an ideologically captured organisation. Now, in this one in particular, that is related to e-Karens, it is somewhere, yeah, there, shame e-Karen, shame on the government, all right? So we should be able to speak about whatever we think we need to speak about the things that affect us. There should be no regulations around that. Women should be able to speak about the fact that the incursion of men into female spaces, and we're looking at sports, prison cells, is dangerous for women. We are looking at the COVID jabs, for instance. We should be able to speak about these things freely, and we weren't. Yeah, these jabs have harmed many people, on top of the fact that they took away our right to bodily autonomy, and that once again, that sort of level of control shows ideological capture. Now, why is and I'll finish up with this, and I want you to really think about this, why is the ideologically captured mind so dangerous? It is so dangerous because the ideologically captured mind cannot tell the difference anymore between what is right and what is wrong. So, thank you.
Thank you, Sophie.